Okay, so we left off with our powder. We are trying the MCO color correcting powder with our own little puffer. And we're going right under the under eye. And we're going to see, look at that. I like that. Look how airbrushed that looks. That's exactly what I look for in a powder, for sure. I think this is good. It is by MCO, so it is a dupe of something high-end. But it doesn't cost the same. So, this one is in the shade Medium Warm. Because I've been tanning. Somebody gave this to me and they got a little darker shade range. So now that we're done with our loose powder, I went in with the MCO press powder in the color Medium Warm. And we're going to go and set the other areas of our face with a brush. Which I'm not going to go too heavy because that'll be where our bronzer and our highlight go. And I don't want a cakey look all over my face. So the next thing I got from Ipsy, I think it was like $1 or $2, was the YC Collection bronzer. Right here, that is it's a pretty shade. It's sparkly. So we're going to use it anywhere we did that liquid or cream bronzer. That's where we're going to put this powder. So next we're going to go back into our Beauty Creations palette and use the powders. We're going to use both colors. We'll go in with the darker color first. See, I think that's really pretty. And for $3, that is awesome. I like that. And then we're going to go in with the hot pink color and just kind of, just a little bit on top, on both sides. And then I'm going to get my big brush and smooth it all out. Let's see. There we go. See, that is pretty. I like that a lot. Get this a little darker, a little bit more on both sides. I'm gonna have a little blush blindness today. That's fine. No biggie. Perfect. Okay, for highlight, we're going to go in with the NYX Buttermelt highlighter. I think their Buttermelt bronzers, blushes, highlights, they did a great job on all of them. This is You Butterwork. So we're going to go, it's like a pinky shade. And I'm just going to go right here and hit the sides of my face where the sun would hit. And this is Memorial Weekend. I was hoping it would be good weather so that we could like lay out and play outside, but it's not looking like that. My baby wants to go swimming. Our gym has a pool, and we're just not, like, we were going to change our membership so she could go swim. I just have to get all the details. We go to the Club 4 in Ridgeland. They have child care. We started going there, I want to say a year ago. Maybe it hasn't been that long. But it's a really good gym. They watch your kid for 2 hours while you work out, and not any other gym around here does that. So I like it a lot. Okay, for the center of our forehead, we're going to go with the Iridescent Peach. I'm going to kind of go down my nose. This is also the NYX Buttermelt Highlight Edition. I found this at Marshall's. I had not seen this color, and I really like it. I don't try to go too heavy-handed because it is the iridescent, and I don't want my face to, like, be seen by Pluto. But I do like the color, and I think it's subtle if you use just a little bit. And while we're at it, we're going to go in with the Bright and Butter shade of the NYX Buttermelt, and we're going to go right down the center of our nose and on the tip right there. There we go. So next we're doing our eyes. We're going to prime them with our concealer, and I am using the Born This Way concealer in the shade Nude. So to start off today, we're going to be using our Morphe Gilded Desert palette. And we're going to go in with the transition shade. This shade is very well loved right here. So I think I'm going to go in with the one right next to it though. And it is called the Getting Warmer. And I'm going to use my new Moda brush. And if I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. And I'm just going to go in right here in the crease on both sides. Okay, next we're going to go in with the Beaming shade with our fluffy brush, and we're going to go across the tops to kind of soften those lines out. We don't want any harsh lines on both sides. So we're going to go in with a darker shade. I thought this said Mojo Moves, but it's like Mojave Moves. So we're going to go into our outer and just blend that out on both sides. So next we're going to cut our crease with our e.l.f. Lock It Down eye primer. So we're going to just put that down on both. Got a little excess right there. We're going to put that down on both eyes. I try not to put a lot of the product on the inner corner so it won't clump up. You okay, buddy? And we're going to cut our crease all the way down on both sides. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Too Faced eye shimmer. It is the Disco Crush. And I'm going to pack that color on where I put my primer. I'm going to start out here. And place it everywhere that I put that eye primer, but not all the way in the crease. So we're kind of just doing the outside portion of the eye. So once you have it on both eyes, I'm going in with the smaller brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Perfect Mirage, and I'm going to go right there in that corner part of the eye. So it's going to be a lighter shade right there in the center. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it down to my waterline too. So, and we're going to do that on both eyes. So now we're going to take that dark color, that Mojave, I guess, and we're going to use this flat brush, and we're going to smoke out the under eye. We're going to come all the way down. And this is a lip brush is what it says on the side of it, but I use it as an eyeshadow flat brush. So whatever works for you, works for you. And we're going to come across on both sides. Yes. And then I'm going to get my lighter shade and go back over the corner of my eye. And that same color we use on the inner corners, I'm going to hit my brow bone with at the top. Okay, so I did do the black eyeshadow as my eyeliner at the bottom. And then I'm just going to tight line on each side, which there is some transfer from the bottom. But that's okay. Helps a sister out. And we're going to get both sides. So I did my wings. I went ahead with the e.l.f. H2O waterproof eyeliner and the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid eyeliner. I just can't do one on camera. I'm going to set everything in place with the Milani setting spray. Let that dry down. Last, I'm going to use the Arthur Beauty Comeback mascara. I got it, I think it was like $1. So this is our full face of all the makeup I got at a really discounted price. So I don't think it was discounted because of quality. I think it was just a really good find. So y'all have a good day. Bye.